Are you ready to activate every fiber in your chest? To make your triceps burn like never before? Welcome to day 2 of the 30-day Muscle Mass Gain Challenge. We're not here to try our luck. We're here to train for real. Today is a character-defining routine. We're going to work with intention, power, and strategy. And best of all, it doesn't matter if you train at home or at the gym. This video is divided into 2 paths. One for those just starting out with workouts you can do in your living room without expensive equipment, and one for the iron warriors who want to push their training to the limit. There are no excuses, no shortcuts, just reps, technique, and consistency. Because every drop of sweat you leave today is one step closer to the transformation you're looking for. So get into position, adjust your breathing, and get ready to give it your all. And before the countdown starts, subscribe right now, turn on that little bell, and share this challenge with someone who's ready to change their body with you. This is your moment. This is your challenge. And it has just begun. Before going into battle, the body needs to be ready. It's not just about warming up the muscles, but preparing the mind for what's ahead. Let's activate the chest, shoulders, and triceps with a short but effective sequence. Without this step, you run the risk of injury and not performing at your best. And we're here to give it our all, remember? Follow these moves with me. You'll do 30 seconds of each, with no rest in between. Exercise 1. Forward and backward arm circles. Open your chest wide, feel your shoulder joints activate. Exercise 2. Push-ups leaning against a wall or table. Just to warm up, control the movement, activate the pectoral. Exercise 3. Dynamic triceps stretch. Bring your elbow behind your head and gently push with the other hand. Alternate arms. And to finish, push your shoulders back, bring your shoulder blades together and hold the pose for 10 seconds. Breathe deeply. You are done. The system is activated. Now, let's get to the routine. Let's start with the routine for training at home. If you're training from home, don't worry. You don't need a gym bench or 20 kilograms discs to build muscle. What you do need is focus, movement control, and to follow this routine to the letter. We're going to work with basic, yet powerful exercises to activate your chest and triceps right away. If you do it right, you're going to feel the engorgement, I assure you. Exercise number 1. Chest push-ups. Do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. If you're just starting out, rest your knees on the floor. Keep your back straight and lower your chest until it touches the floor, then push up hard. If you already have some strength, do them with your feet flat on the floor and your body in a straight line. Important, do not lower your head before your chest. This is not limbo. It's a push-up. Breathe with control and feel your pecs working. It doesn't matter if you do only 5 well done. Quality, not quantity. Rest 30 seconds. Next, chair-to-chair dips. 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions. Place your hands on the edge of 2 stable chairs or a low table. Lower slowly until your elbows reach 90 degrees. Then come back up, pushing hard with your triceps. Keep your chest up and don't hunch your shoulders. Tip: if you feel like you're struggling, bend your legs a little to reduce the weight. Third exercise, backpack chest press. Yes, backpack. The old reliable one. Fill it with books, bottles, or whatever you have. Lie on the floor, hold the backpack with both hands, and push up as if you were on a bench. Lower slowly, without it touching your chest all the way down, and push back up. 3 sets of 12 repetitions. Fourth exercise, triceps extension with bottle or dumbbell. Take a large bottle or a dumbbell if you have one. Hold it with both hands behind your head and stretch your arms up. Slowly lower down, feeling the tension in your triceps, and extend again. Do 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Important, keep your elbows as closed as possible. Do not open them as if you were waving. Last exercise, negative push-ups. This is the finishing touch. You get into the push-up position, lower yourself very slowly for 3 to 5 seconds, and then rest. If you can't go up, it doesn't matter. Just the lowering alone activates the chest a lot. Do 2 sets of 6 repetitions. This exercise is great for building strength if you can't do many full push-ups yet. And yes, it's going to hurt a little, but that's the kind of pain that builds. When you finish the entire set, rest for 1 minute, And if you feel energized, repeat the entire circuit one more time. Remember, don't sprint, don't bounce, and don't cheat. We train with intention here. If you do it right, even with a backpack and 2 chairs, you can accomplish more than on a poorly used machine. Now let's get to today's routine. If you're training from home, don't worry. You don't need machines, Olympic bars, or a fancy gym. You just need your body, some improvised weight, and a lot of desire to grow. In this routine, we're going to work 2 major muscle groups, the chest and the triceps. And since I know that not everyone is at the same point, I'm going to give you specific indications depending on your level. So pay attention. If you're an absolute beginner, if you've been training at home for a few months, or if you already have a good base but train without equipment, here's exactly what you should do. First exercise, chest push-ups. Place your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart, with your fingers pointing forward. Activate your abdomen, squeeze your glutes, and keep your back straight at all times. Lower your chest toward the floor without collapsing your hips, and push up hard. If you are just starting out, support your knees. If you already have strength, make them full. Do this according to your level. If you're an absolute beginner, do 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps, resting 45 seconds. If you're an intermediate level, do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, with 30 to 40 seconds rest. And if you already have base strength, go up to 3 or 4 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions, with a 1 second rest below. Rest only 30 seconds. Quick tip, don't just lower your head. Chest goes first. This is not a bow, it's a push-up. Second exercise, bench or chair dips. Place your hands behind you, on the edge of 2 chairs or a firm bench. Lower your body in a controlled manner, bending your elbows back, and then come up, activating your triceps. If you are just starting, bend your legs and help yourself a little with your feet. Do 2 sets of 8 repetitions, resting between 45 and 60 seconds. If you already have some experience, stretch your legs and do 3 sets of 10 repetitions. Rest 30 to 40 seconds. And if you have already mastered this exercise, add weight on top of your legs, like a book bag. Do 3 or 4 sets of 12 repetitions. Rest 30 seconds. Remember, your elbows should go backwards, not sideways. If you look like a grilled chicken, you're doing something wrong. Third exercise, chest press on the floor with a backpack. Lie on your back, with a loaded backpack on your chest. Hold it firmly with both hands, lower it with control until it almost touches your chest, and push back up. If you're just starting out, use water bottles or a very light backpack. Do 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions, resting 45 seconds. If you already have more control, load a backpack with 5 to 7 kilos and do 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions. Rest 30 to 40 seconds. If you're already strong, add more weight and do 4 sets of 15 reps, with short 30-second rests. Key tip, when you're up, squeeze your chest for a second. Don't just do the movement. Feel the contraction. Fourth exercise, overhead triceps extension. Hold a large bottle, dumbbell, or your backpack behind your head. Stretch your arms up until they are fully extended, then lower with control. For beginners, 2 sets of 10 repetitions with light weights are sufficient. Rest 45 seconds. If you already have practice, do 3 sets of 12 repetitions with a little more load. Rest 30 seconds. And if you have strength, do 3 or 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps with a heavy pack. Rest 30 seconds. Important, do not open your elbows as if you were going to fly. Keep them closed and aim the effort at the triceps. Last exercise, negative push-ups. This exercise is your best tool for gaining strength, especially if you can't do many normal push-ups yet. Get into a push-up position and lower yourself as slowly as you can for 3 to 5 seconds. When you reach the floor, support yourself and return to the starting position. If you're just starting out, do it with your knees supported. 2 sets of 4 repetitions. Rest 60 seconds. Intermediate level, full refusals, 2 sets of 5 repetitions. Rest 45 seconds. If you already have strength, slow refusals plus a 1 or 2 second pause at the bottom. 2 or 3 sets of 6 repetitions. Rest 30 seconds. Feel the tension, control the dip, and work as if you're sculpting your strength from scratch. Because yes, it hurts. But that's the pain that builds. And that was it for today's routine, home version. Don't underestimate this routine just because you're not using an Olympic bar. If you do each repetition right, if you respect the breaks and maintain control on each movement, your body will respond. Take 1 to 2 minutes of rest now, and if you feel energized, repeat the entire routine from the beginning one more time. Remember, technique is your ally, consistency is your best weapon, and this routine is your battlefield. Now, let's go to the version for those who step into the gym as if it were their second home. This routine is designed to stimulate maximum muscle growth in the chest and triceps, using compound exercises, isolation, tempo control, and overload techniques. We don't come here to move weight for the sake of moving weight. Here we come to work with intention, perfect technique, and a hunger for progress. Get your dumbbells, your barbell, and your mindset ready. First exercise, flat bench press with barbell. The classic of classics. Lie on the flat bench, feet firmly on the floor, shoulders tucked and bar just above mid-chest. Lower the bar with control until it gently touches your chest, then push up hard without bouncing. Do 4 sets of 6 to 10 repetitions. Rest for 60 to 90 seconds. If you are at an intermediate level, work at 65 to 75% of your 1 RM. For example, if your max is 80 kilograms, start with 50 to 60 kilograms. Advanced level, 75 to 85% of your 1 RM, which would be 60 to 70 kilograms if your max is 80. And remember, if you can do more than 10 easy reps, increase the weight. Tip: don't sacrifice technique for weight. 1 clean rep is worth more than 5 half-assed reps. Don't turn this exercise into a shoulder press. The chest should carry the load. Second exercise, dumbbell incline press. Adjust the bench to an angle between 30 and 45 degrees. Hold the dumbbells and perform a vertical press, lowering to the level of the upper chest and raising straight up. Do 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions. Rest, 60 seconds. Intermediates, work with dumbbells of 16 to 22 kilograms each. Advanced, 24 to 30 kilograms, always with strict technique. This exercise works especially the clavicular part of the pectoral. If you want a full chest, this one is not skipped. Tip: avoid bringing the dumbbells together at the top. You're not toasting, you're building. Third exercise, parallel lunges. One of the most underrated but incredibly effective exercises. Rest your hands on the parallel bars, lean your torso slightly forward and lower until your elbows are at 90 degrees or more. Then raise explosively. Do 3 sets to failure. If you can do more than 12 reps with ease, add weight with a belt or hold a dumbbell between your feet. You can hang a dumbbell between your feet or use a belt with discs. Intermediates, add 5 to 10 kilograms. Advanced, work with 15 to 20 kilograms or more. Can't do pull-ups? Do controlled negatives or use assistance. This exercise works the lower pec and triceps like few others. And yes, it will also get your shoulders pumping. Tip: if you still can't do full bottoms, do negatives or use an assisted machine. Fourth exercise, dumbbell flat lunges. Lie on a flat bench, hold the dumbbells with your arms extended and slightly bent, and open them in an arc to chest level. Then close while controlling the contraction. Do 3 sets of 12 repetitions. Rest 45 seconds. Intermediate, use 8 to 12 kilograms dumbbells. Advanced, 12 to 16 kilograms, maintaining total control. Pause half a second down, squeeze on the way up. Do not turn this into a press. This exercise is not for moving brutal weight. It's for feeling the stretch, control, and maximum contraction. Tip: if your dumbbells clang when they hit, you're going too fast. Lower the weight. Fifth exercise, triceps extension on pulley with rope. Stand in front of the high pulley, grasp the rope with both hands and keep your elbows close to your torso. Extend your arms down until your triceps are fully contracted, then return with control. Do 4 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Rest, 30 to 45 seconds. Recommended load: intermediate, 20 to 30 kilograms. Advanced, 35 to 45 kilograms, always maintaining control. Pause for 1 second at the end of the movement. This activates the triceps more. This is one of the best exercises for shaping the triceps, especially if you do it with strict technique. Tip: at the end of the movement, separate the ends of the rope to squeeze out the maximum contraction. Sixth and last exercise, close barbell press. This is a compound exercise that works the pec and triceps together. Lie down on the flat bench, hold the bar with a closed grip, a little narrower than shoulder width, and perform a normal press. Lower to low chest and push up, concentrating strength in the triceps. Do 3 sets of 8 repetitions. Rest 60 seconds. Intermediates. Work with 50 to 60% of your 1 RM flat press. Advanced. Go up to 65 to 75%. This exercise is demanding. You're going to feel it, and you're going to be thankful for it tomorrow. Final tip: don't open your elbows too wide. This is more of a technical movement than a powerful one. Watch your wrists and keep it clean. And with that, you close one of the best chest and triceps routines you can do in the gym. Remember, execution is key. The people who really build muscle aren't the ones who scream the loudest or lift the most weight. It's the ones who connect with the movement the most. If you did this routine the right way, congratulations! You've just completed day 2 like a true warrior. If you made it this far, you need to know something. Today you didn't just train your body, you also trained your character. Because while many continue to procrastinate on their goals, you stepped up. You decided to do the work. Your chest is pumped, your triceps feel the strain. But most importantly, your mindset is stronger than it was yesterday. This is the kind of effort that, repeated every day, transforms your body and your life. And this is just the beginning. Tomorrow is a powerful leg and glute workout. Yes, the muscles that many avoid. But not you. Because you're in this challenge to grow your entire body. So now, do the following. If you felt this routine challenged you, give the video a like. Comment down here, day 2 completed, so everyone can see that you mean business. And if you know someone who always says they're going to start, send them this video and drag them along with you on the challenge. Let them do it with you. And most importantly, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the little bell. Because every day of this challenge is going to get you closer and closer to the physique you deserve. And you don't want to miss a single one. See you tomorrow, day 3. Legs, glutes, and a lot of character. Get ready for the challenge. Because you're not here to give up. You're here to transform.